Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riley, and today we're going to be talking about a couple accessories that I've put onto my AR-15, some aftermarket parts, and just kind of my opinion and thoughts on them. Just kind of like a quick review of the parts that I've put on my AR-15. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can check out more of my content and stay updated with everything. As I do make new videos every week, at least once a week. So let's go ahead and dive into the video. Now, this was my first AR-15 I ever purchased, and I still have it and I still love it. And this is the Ruger AR-556. It's a pretty common, popular budget AR-15, but it's a really good AR-15 with lots of good specs. I'm not going to jump into it, but it has lots of good value for the money. So now one thing I want to talk about is a lot of people are going to say, hey, you know, why don't you just leave the gun like it is? You know, why don't you just leave it like it was, and why did you put all the aftermarket stuff on it? Well, see, that's the thing about getting a budget rifle. That's the whole point. People buy budget rifles because they can't afford, you know, the top of the line gun right off the bat. But if you get a cheap budget rifle, when you get the money, you can slowly upgrade it, you know, part by part. So that's a great option for people that don't, you know, have a lot of money to drop on, like a Daniel Defense or a BCM rifle right away. So there's nothing wrong with starting off with a budget rifle, like a Smith & Wesson or a Ruger or a DPMS, Delton, something like that. Starting off with a budget rifle and then upgrading it, getting better parts, adding, you know, quality accessories and stuff like that. So I'm just going to talk about a couple accessories that I have on here. So basically, I have a Magpul MOE. I think this is the SL stock. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, this is the MOE SL stock. I like it a lot. It's very nice, very comfortable, very ergonomic. I don't have my sling attached to it right now, but it's a very comfortable stock. And obviously right here is where you push down to change the stock position. It's adjustable, I think 6 positions. But it's a lot more ergonomic and, to be honest, better looking than the. It's better looking than the original stock that came on the AR-556. And let's be honest, part of the reason that a lot of you guys do upgrades is because of how it looks. Like, if you do an upgrade and you don't like how it looks, what's the point of doing the upgrade, you know? So, like I said, the ergonomics of this Magpul MOE stock, the SL, it looks good. I like how it looks. It's very ergonomic. It's very functional. It's a good upgrade in my opinion. And you know, it's about what, $40 to $50, and I like that a lot. So, and then obviously, now this isn't the magazine that it came with. This is just a standard GI mag 30-round aluminum magazine. I think they look pretty cool. I don't know if in the light you can see, but yeah, see, it's just a regular GI mag. And then right here we have a riser, just so it clears the front iron sight so I can actually see past it. Because if I just mount this optic on the regular rail, it's too low, and I basically my sight will run into the my optic will run into the front sight. So that's one thing you have to consider with the new budget rifles, or any rifles that have a front sight post, is you normally always have to buy a riser so your optic will clear the front sight post. Unless you want it co-witnessed, but obviously with the scope, you don't want it co-witnessed. But But even if you don't have a front sight post like this one, you still need a riser usually, because the optic will be too low and you won't be able to see through it well. So you normally always need at least like a 1-inch riser for even a red dot. I can show you that on one of my other ARs. But so I have a big riser here. This riser is the full size of my entire rail right here. And then I have a variable powered optic here on the top. I've shot it out to 400 yards. It's a very precise optic. I like it. You can adjust it. It's great. Never had a problem. Around $100. So far, $100 for this optic, and then we got like $40 for this stock. Maybe $50. And then moving down, so this next thing we're going to talk about is the Magpul MOE SL Handguard. So I think that's definitely a great option to upgrade from your original Handguard. Not only does it look better, in my opinion, it adds the ability to put M-lock. You can add M-lock attachments here on the bottom, and then obviously on the other side. So that's a great option, because the original handguards, not a lot of people make, aftermarket, Picatinny rails for them. So M-lock in my opinion is the way to go. All my accessories are M-lock. So, and it's good to have a universal system so you can have extra rails and accessories for other guns too. And then obviously we just have a vertical grip here, which I put on every single rifle, carbine, whatever I have, because I think they are very helpful when shooting. They let me just show you real quick, because when I shoot, I tend to hold the gun like this, or like this, and then when I'm shooting, I pull the gun back into me, and I pull it down, so when I'm shooting, it can reduce the recoil, I guess, a little bit. I used to shoot like this. There's nothing wrong with that, and pull it back towards you, but shooting like this, I can get more height over the bore, which helps me push the barrel back down when recoiling. So that's pretty good. And yeah, so the vertical grip, and it also is a makeshift bipod if you need to use it that way. People are probably going to say you shouldn't do that, but I do it anyway. So vertical grip, like $15. This Magpul MOE SL handguard is around $35 to $30. And what was I going to say? The SL version of the Magpul MOE handguard is longer. I think the regular MOE handguard stops here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it stops right here. This one goes past that and gives you more M-lock space below, so you can mount accessories further up, and just gives you more real estate down here. So that's cool, and I like how it looks. It covers up this area a little bit too, which I think looks pretty cool. And yeah, it makes the barrel look a little shorter as well. It gives it more of like an SBR type look, even though it's 16-inch barrel. So yeah, guys, those are the accessories. The only thing is, this MOE SL handguard is a little hard to install, but there's lots of videos. Actually, there's not lots. There's 2 or 3 good videos on YouTube. They show you easy ways to install it. But basically, the way I did it, other people made it look so hard, is I put the top rail in first. I put it in like this. I put it down, forward, and back, and then it locked in. And then I put the bottom rail back and then up, forward, in. And it took me about 3 minutes to do. So people said it took them hours to install the MOE SL Handguard, but I don't think that's, I don't know. It's not that hard. I don't know why it takes people that long. So, yeah, that's basically everything I've upgraded on my Ruger AR-556. Obviously, you know, this gun is still not in the same category as like a Daniel Defense or BCM or anything like that, but it's still, you know, looks better in my opinion, and it's still a great gun. The only other things I'm doing to it is I believe all rifles should at least have, you know, some type of high quality flashlight or light. So I'm going to mount probably a Surefire or like a Streamlight, one like as much lumens as I can pressure pad light right here on the side of the gun, so I can get a nice light going off there that you can actuate with your thumb. So I'm going to add a light here, and then the final thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a muzzle brake, which is going to be in the mail here at any time, maybe in the next day or so. Strike Industries J-Comp, so I'm going to take this flash hider off and put a J-Comp on there, and I will do a video about that because I think they're pretty awesome. If you've never shot a Strike Industries J-Comp or any muzzle brake in general, they are pretty awesome. I know 223-556 already does not have much recoil, but these muzzle devices make it so that there's it's like shooting a 22. And you know, if you shoot outdoors and you know the J-Comp itself doesn't have a lot of muzzle blast, I guess you can call it. So it's not that bad to shoot it with around other people. So I don't know. In my opinion, it's like $40, it's $30. It's worth it to put on a muzzle brake like that. And in my opinion, it's worth it as well because you can shoot faster. I know you can learn to shoot faster without a muzzle brake, but with a muzzle brake, you can just go way quick. Yeah, and I'm going to put it on my other AR as well. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I know some people are going to say, hey, why didn't you keep the AR-556 stock? Why didn't, you know? But, you know, it's your rifle. Do what you want with it. Eventually you can, I don't know, like, if you have the money, you can go crazy and buy, like, different uppers and lowers that are more expensive. But to me, I'm just going to run, I don't see any reason to not run this rifle until it dies, you know, and then eventually maybe replace the barrel. Maybe if you have money, get a BCM barrel, get like a one of those nice, I mean, this does have a cold hammer forged barrel, so I'm pretty sure this barrel is going to last me a long time. And I think this gun only has a little over 1,000 rounds through it, so it should last a long time. Anyways, might as well make this an update about the 5.56 as well. I've been having nothing but good things to say about it. I think we're at around 1,200 rounds to the rifle. I only clean it every couple hundred, 300 or 400, and I lube it every time I go to the range, and it's never had any issues. I've never even had it jam, and I shoot a lot of steel ammo through this. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and have a good day.